Hey, welcome back. Let's take a look at significant figures, also known as sig figs, when dealing with measurements. This will occur in lab as we take different measurements. Here we have two pencils sitting before you. Each one has a ruler in inches. You can see that one ruler has more marks on it, more gradations, more accuracy, however you want to put it, than the other ruler. So let's take a look at how those measurements would differ if we were to take them. So we're going to look and we're going to write down every possible mark that we can see. And then we are going to go one place past and make what is known as a guess digit. This will just be up to your best judgment. People may have different numbers. In the end, the math will take care of this, but it's important to have it. So I'm going to put 7 because I can clearly see the eraser goes past 7. But there's another mark, and that mark is between 0 and 0.5. So I know that mark represents 0.25. The next thing I'm going to do is see that it goes past the mark, and so I know that it's got to be a guess because there's no more mark. And so I'm going to guess that it will be half of 0.25, which is 12. So I will add 0.25 and 0.12 together. That gives me a measurement of 7.37. So the 25 represented the reading that I actually saw, the marks on the ruler, and the 0.12 represented my guess digit. Let's take a look at the other one. You can see there's a 7, so I know that's my first measurement. There's really no markings after that until I get to 8. That means that my first digit will be 7, and the very next place will be a guess because there's no markings past it. So my guess digit will go in the 10th place. I take a look and see that it looks like it's not exactly halfway, a little bit less than halfway, so I'm going to put a 4. And you can see that these numbers are pretty close. 7.37 would round up to 4, so they're not too far off once we start doing calculations. Now let's take a look at graduated cylinders, which we will see quite often. You may think this first one is a measurement of 20. Many people would think that, but we can see that there are actually tenths places measured on the graduated cylinder. Therefore, 20 is not the highest accuracy. 20.0 is the highest accuracy that I can read. That is my reading. But I can also guess one place from that. Therefore, my actual number is going to be 20.00. And that will be my guess digit. On the other hand, this one is not quite touching 20. It's actually past 20. And I know that I'm only working with tenths, and it's not at the 1/10, it's in between. So as I begin to write my number, I will write 20, which I actually can read. It's past 20. There is no mark for 0, so I put 0 because it's clearly not reached that gradation. So my reading will be 20.0. My guess in this case will actually be 5 since it looks like it's about halfway between. So 20.05 for that reading. That's it for significant figures and measurements. See you next time. Bye-bye.